I really wanted to go back as soon as possible, so we are. We have shock horror, come to a park.
Just a really errands heavy week, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's very overwhelming.
It really is. There's so many things. Welcome back to another weekly vlog.
Happy Tuesday? It's Tuesday, right?
It's Tuesday.
Yes.
We didn't film yesterday because we were simply like this on our laptops.
Yeah.
Just lying on the couch. Krissie was editing a video and I was editing a blog post, so it was just a laptop day.
Yeah, I think we said in our last vlog, but we didn't have Wi-Fi for a bit.
Yes.
So when we finally set up the SIM card, it was like, okay, time to like check on the blog, see how she's going.
Yeah, it was really a catch-up day. But yes, welcome back. It's a beautiful day today.
It is. Yesterday was freezing.
Yeah, it was.
And so today we didn't check the weather. We were like, it is probably cold. And we both put on thick jumpers, and it is not actually cold.
And now we are sweating. We have some fun plans this week. We have like obviously a lot of work, but then we'll probably go out maybe Friday.
Yeah.
See a different part of London. And we've got a fun day trip planned on Sunday.
Yeah.
But for now, we have shock horror, come to a park.
Technically, it's a common.
Yes.
We don't know the difference.
So
So sorry for the construction in the back.
yeah, you're just gonna have to ignore it getting dark and light because we're just walking in and out of shadows. This morning we did some meal prep because we are budget queens and we never no, I haven't so far bought lunch on our matinee days. So we did some meal prep because we're going into matinee days in the next couple days.
Yeah, maybe like at some point when we actually remember that we tried a vlog, we'll like show you some of the meal prep stuff.
To be fair, I did think about that this morning, but today we made porcupine balls and it was just Krissie with her hands in a kilo of meat. So it wasn't that nice. But yes, one day when we're not squishing meat together and making the same bean mix we do, we will show you some meal prepping.
Yeah. I feel like we did pretty good at like a variety of
I think so.
prep meals.
But yeah, so that's what we did this morning, so we came out.
Yeah, we're in Wandsworth Common, which is not too far from us.
It's not, and it's also not super big, but yes, we are going to just walk around, have a sit. I brought a snack and we're actually going to film a video in the park about our whole like moving saga.
Yeah, our like finding a place to live
journey. So I think you will have already seen that.
Potentially.
Yes, but we are filming
really
that
depends
now.
on how editing goes.
But yeah, it's going to be a nice little wander through the park.
Park. We spent a little too long there, so now we're kind of rushing to get our food ready. As always.
It's crazy.
You'd think that like we don't need to leave for work until 4:15,
I know.
and yet every day. One day we'll figure out the timing. But I thought I would just show you our porcupine balls now that they are cooking. So they're in here. Basically, if you have not heard of porcupine balls, God, it's so steamy. It's literally just a meatball, but with rice in it.
It's super peasant.
Yeah. So you put rice in the meatball, and then you cook them in like tomato soup that becomes the sauce.
Yep.
And then you eat them with potatoes.
Yep. It sounds weird.
It does.
I
It sounds... We always make fun of like English food, but this is
peak.
This is peak English food. But also, I don't even know if it's English. It's just something my mum used to make.
I think it's gotta be English.
But it's gotta be English.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna be our lunch before we go to work. It'll
For
be nice
3
and filling.
days.
Yeah.
3 days of lunches.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Hello, happy Thursday. Today is quite fun for me because I have the day off. It's my first day of leave since I started my job a bit over a week ago. because I am going to a show tonight, which I booked like back in February, I think. And Catherine was considering coming with me at the time, but it's a Shakespeare show and she really doesn't like Shakespeare. Shakespeare's not my favourite, but it's Richard II and Jonathan Bailey is in it, and I love Jonathan Bailey. So I have got that tonight, which I'm very excited about. But before that, I have a couple of errands to run. So off to the supermarket now, and also to a bookstore. There's a book that's come out, but we're not sure if it's available. Well, we know it's available here, but we think it might only be available in hardcover, and it's really expensive. So I'm gonna go see if I can find it in a paperback for a reasonable price, and if not, we have a friend going to Australia soon. She can grab it for us and bring it back. But I am going to grab some groceries, which it's Thursday today. We're really trying to start a new routine. We're going to try and start from Monday because we find that we've been going to the supermarket so often because we never really know when we're going to be able to do our next shop. But now that I have a job and Catherine has a job and we know our full schedule, we're going to try from next week to really get into a routine so that we can have a couple of days a week where we can go out and explore London. So we've come up with a little schedule of like when we're going to grocery shop, when we're going to do our laundry, that kind of thing, as much as we can, just to like keep a couple of days a week free. So I only need to do a small shop today, which is good because it's like a 20-minute walk to the supermarket. And then on Monday, we're going to start our new Monday grocery shop routine. But yeah, I thought I'd bring you along since Catherine's at work and I've got nothing else to do. So we're going to go to Lidl and Sainsbury's and Waterstones and I'll show you what we got. Also, just a little brag moment because it's been a tough couple of months, so I deserve a win. The other day at work, I was on Access, so basically assisting patrons who need extra help to get in and out of the theatre. And it was quite a chaotic shift, and it was only the second time I'd been on that position. But I was, at the end of the shift, I was like, I think that went pretty well. And then the next day, one of the patrons sent an email to the theatre saying that they'd had an amazing experience and that I had helped them and I was very kind and they really enjoyed working with me. So that was good, and it means that I'm going to be on that position more, I think, which is good because I really enjoyed it. But the job's been strange so far. Not strange, but like I just haven't had a lot of feedback, so I don't really know how I'm going. But that was really good. All right, just visited Waterstones. They do have it, but only in the hardcover, and it's £17, and the paperback is $15 in Australia, so less than half. So I think we will be getting our friend to grab it for us and bring it back at the end of the month because we want to read it, but we don't want to pay what's essentially $34 for a book we can get for $15, which is annoying because I want it now, but it's fine. I'm still in the middle. I'm not even in the middle. I'm like 2 chapters into another book, so it can wait. And now off to Lidl. Many shops. I ended up running around a bit looking for stuff that I couldn't find, but let me show you what we did get. So just got a few snacks: popcorn and chips, some gluten-free bread rolls, milk, some straws. They're really small strawberries. I'm not sure if you can really tell. Some of them are a bit weird looking, but alright, hopefully they're alright. Carrots, steak slices. These are not on my list, but we had a 15% off voucher for them at Lidl, and they're a really good lunch to just chuck in the freezer. So we got a couple of those. Beef and sour cream, which is to make a stroganoff, but I couldn't find like a stroganoff sachet like we get back home. So we're gonna have a look at some other supermarkets tomorrow, and if we can't find one, I think we'll be trying to make a stroganoff from scratch. I don't know how difficult that is. I was just really hopeful that I was gonna find one somewhere, so I bought the other stuff, but we'll figure it out. We're gonna have a cooked breakfast tomorrow. We've already got eggs, but I got some bacon, and then Catherine wanted some hash browns. Ketchup. This is like the only size they had at Lidl, So we've got a lot to use, but that's alright. Some bread for Catherine. Oats, because I'm going to do some porridge for the next few days. Got some oranges. Shampoo. I don't know about anyone else, but we like go through shampoo and conditioner at entirely different rates. So we usually only need to buy one at a time. So we got some shampoo, some crumpets, some dried apricots. Always such a good snack, I reckon. Paracetamol. This 37p for 16 paracetamol tablets. Like in Australia, this would cost you several dollars at least. And last but not least, our free little sweet treat. If you've seen our other vlogs, you know about the free little sweet treat. We went with the strawberry cheesecake donut, I think it was called. All right, now I need to put this all away because I need to leave in about 45 minutes actually. So I need to put this away, get ready, and then I have a couple of other shopping things to do before the show. So I will see you shortly. Okay, I am in the city now. I went on a little detour to M&S because Catherine and I both only have one pair of work pants each, and because we both work 6 days a week, it's not really like sustainable because we can't be always doing a wash on a Sunday because sometimes we have other plans. So we both wanted another pair of pants, and Catherine originally got hers from M&S, and I went and they had one pair in black and they were not in either of our size. I did try on another pair, like a different style, but I didn't realize until after I tried them on that instead of 25 pounds, they were 45 pounds. So I have not gotten any pants. We'll probably go tomorrow and try and find some at a different M&S in the city. My phone battery is not going well, so I don't know how much I'm going to film, but I might film a bit, and then I have my book in case it dies. So I'm just going to go get some dinner and sit somewhere outside before I head to the theatre. This is a really interesting theatre because it's like kind of in the round almost. There's the stage down there, but I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, there are seats like all around it. So it's going to be interesting. The show doesn't start for another half hour, so I am sitting here reading my book like a nerd because my phone battery is low. So I probably shouldn't be filming, but I am. I'll figure out how to... Actually, I know how to get home. I've already checked, so it's fine. So I'm just going to sit here and read until the show starts and then watch a show alone. It's only the second time in my life I've ever been to the theatre alone. And I quite enjoy it, but it is weird because like what am I meant to do before the show, you know? I'm just not used to like doing stuff like this alone, but it's fun. Okay, I am done. That was really fun. I don't usually see Shakespeare, and honestly a lot of the time I find it difficult to follow what's going on. But I feel like the way that was staged and everything, and I did read a little bit about it beforehand, like I feel like I got most of it, which I'm quite impressed with. It was really fun, and Jonathan Bailey is so good. So yeah, that was a really good night. I feel like I should embrace going to the theatre alone more when Catherine is not interested in the show I'm going to, although usually she is, so the opportunity does not arise much, but maybe I should take it when it does. Anyway, my phone is almost dead, so I'm gonna jump on the bus home, and I guess we will see you tomorrow.
We're together again.
It's the same night still.
Yeah.
We just both had transport drama and ended up at the same spot to get the bus home.
Yeah, it was great. I had to run across Westminster Bridge at like 11:30 p.m.
Yeah, the show that I went to finished an hour and 20 minutes ago, and it's meant to take... How long was it meant to take me to get home? Like 50 minutes?
Yeah.
So, yeah. At least we met up on our journeys.
Yeah, that's nice. You can charge your phone, you can debrief. It's going okay.
Happy Friday.
We are back napkins shredded again.
Cursed.
This is probably the last time that we'll be back here. But
Yeah.
we had a couple of last minute kitchen things that we
Yeah.
wanted to keep.
It's like a bit sad because we were hoping to like go out and have fun today, but then we left a bunch of our kitchen stuff back there, and then over time we've realized that like we actually need some more of it.
Yeah.
But also the housemate that still lives there, she's moving out, but that we like met when we lived there, we really get along with.
Yeah.
And she has a cat.
Yeah. So we just
So-
went and, like, caught up.
Went and had a little catch up with her and the kit, got our kitchen stuff, and now I just annoyingly having to run some errands.
Yeah. As I said yesterday, Catherine wasn't with me, but next week we're getting into our like better routine.
Yeah.
Where we aren't like wasting days. So this will hopefully be the last day where we're just doing a couple of errands
Yeah.
instead of having a whole day just errands. So we are now just on the bus into the city to do our last errand of the week, which is find pants.
Yeah.
I really hope this M&S has them because yesterday's one didn't. Just a really errands heavy week, to be honest.
Yeah. But we have a fun thing on Sunday, which will probably be the title of the vlog,
Yeah.
the best part of the vlog.
Yeah. We will see you on Sunday for a very fun day out.
Oh, I'm so excited. See you then. Happy Sunday.
Hello. We have had 3 uneventful shifts at work.
Yours were uneventful.
That's true. Catherine's was slightly eventful.
We just had to stop the show. It's normal. It's
Yeah.
fun.
All right. Sorry, we had to stop filming because the station was doing a fire drill. So it was very loud.
Very loud.
I don't know what we would have been able to keep from that, so we're just gonna kind of start again.
Yes.
We're heading on a day trip.
Yes, we're going to Brighton. We were going to go to Margate, but there's like track work, so it involved like a train halfway in a bus, and I was like, no, we can go to Margate any weekend. I'm not doing that. So we're going to Brighton.
Even though we've already been to Brighton, but
Yeah,
we
but we
love
just
it.
love it. And I feel like last time we went, I was like really sad to leave, and I really wanted to go back as soon as possible. So we are. Because we've had a bit of extra time, we've detoured to Southbank.
Yeah, we could have caught the bus from Waterloo, but we have enough time, and we thought it might be nice to go for a little walk.
And such a lovely day.
It is, and it's so quiet because it's only 9:15 on a Sunday morning.
Yeah, also good shout with the hats, honey.
Yeah. As
Literally
we were like running out the door, I was like,
hats.
should we take hats?
Yes, we absolutely should, because it's already very sunny and I don't want to get burnt today.
We also packed sunscreen because we are learning after I got sunburned in
Learning.
Paris. It's the like transition, because like it was winter like a month ago, and so I just kind of forget that sunburn is a thing.
Yeah, same.
By the end of summer, I'll be like routinely putting sunscreen on every day. But there's just like that period where you're like, oh yeah, I can get sunburned.
Yes, especially in England, it's hard to remember. We made it.
It's so pretty
Such
here.
a vibe.
When we like walked out of the train station, you can see the like water.
It's so nice. I love the lanes so much. I just love Brighton.
I know, it's so
Just
nice.
excuse me. We've like planned all the food we're gonna get, and we're so excited.
We're just gonna like basically spend the day wandering the city and eating.
Yeah,
That's all.
That's what we need.
Our friends are getting donuts next door,
and they
which
honestly
really
look
good. We'll film them in
banging.
a sec.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just so excited to be here. It's so nice.
I mean, look at this. So nice. We got lunch. You have to be. And weirdly, it's from a place called Bankers.
Which we were confused
Not
about
a bank.
until we realized that the building appears to be an old bank.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're very excited. We're gonna go sit on the beach / pebbles / grass, not sure, by the water and eat them, and I'm so happy. That was a vibe. Sat on the rocks, ate our fish and chips, and we're very happy. And now we're going to the huts. All right, we're walking beside the huts. We're going to pick which hut we would want. I just found my hut just then.
Yeah, it's the lesbian and gay flag ones that are next to each other.
Yeah, it's the blue one.
Yeah.
Also, there is a rainbow hut up the top, which I also like. These two, I want
cute.
this one.
They are cute. I like both of them. I just like a gradient.
I think that could work. What's up with this hut? Why does it get the smallest door? Yeah, we've got the TV not working colours. The classic rainbow. This one's cute. This one's giving Blue's Clues.
Oh, this one's quite nice.
Oh, that one's lovely. Very nice. And that's the end of the hut tour. I think the plan is sweet treat.
Yeah, we're gonna get bubble tea because we
Have never had it.
really had it, and we are with someone who knows a lot about it.
This one's giving bananas in pajamas. And also maybe ice cream. But
Definitely ice cream.
we just went to Boho Gelato. We got a double scoop. What did we get?
I'm really eating it.
We got
strawberries and white chocolate and cookies and cream.
and then I asked for a cone because like sometimes I like the crunch, but I don't want to make Krissie eat gluten. And they gave it to me for free. So nice, and it's like branded with Boho Gelato, so very successful. Now we're gonna go to the park, right? Maybe? We're just gonna walk the lanes. Look what we found.
Look, there's a picture in the back of kids playing with.
How much is it?
£10.
Wow. Firstly, we found your shirt.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like it perfectly matches. Secondly, this is the perfect Catherine and Krissie pasta bowl. And by Catherine and Krissie pasta bowl, I mean one each.
Yeah. Full.
Yeah.
Ideal. Perfect. Also, the way they stack. Oh,
Satisfying.
we cannot afford these, sadly. But
I want them all. We just found this shop. And it's like an actual greenhouse inside. He even had like lizards and like a full green, like miniature greenhouse inside. Like that was the most vibey shop ever, and you must go. I loved it. We're getting bubble tea for the first time.
it's very overwhelming.
It really is. There's so many things. We got our tea. I got a passion fruit tea with tapioca and lychee things, and Krissie got
A strawberry tea with coconut jelly, I think.
yeah, try it.
Oh, interesting. It's quite tea.
It's quite tea.
Quite tea. I didn't get a jelly. Hang on. The jelly's fun.
Well, I'm excited to go sit. We're going to go to the Pavilion Park now and just sit until our train, and I'm looking forward to it. All right, we've been sitting in the Pavilion Park. It's been very nice. I finished my tea.
I'm working on mine.
Look, I wouldn't probably get it again. Like,
It's a bit too tea-ish.
yeah, it's like not as sweet because I was hoping for like a Lipton iced tea situation.
Yeah.
However, I'm glad I got this because like I've always wanted to try it, and it was enjoyable. So now we are going to walk back through the lanes, back to the station, and then we're going out to dinner with our friends tonight. So I think that is going to be the end.
And then tomorrow we start our fun little routine of hopefully being able to go out a couple of times.
Yeah, our new weekly routine. So we're going to go, hopefully we're going to go out a bit. We're seeing a show next Sunday. So it's going to be
I forgot.
So it's going to be fun. But I really enjoyed this week. I enjoyed getting to like start our life, like our proper life in London.
Yeah, and like going on a day trip. And
Yeah.
like, kind of getting to start that like aspect. Of
Yeah, like going and exploring. So yeah, thank you for watching, and give us like all the normal things, the comment and like and follow our blog, because we're working hard on that, and I'm pretty proud of it, honestly.
Yeah, it's going pretty well.
It's really, yeah, it's fun. And it's got a lot of good stuff on there.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah, I think that's it.
we
So
will
we'll
see you next week. Bye.